Welcome to our virtual classroom. Join me for some fun learning. Welcome to Legacy Lineage Online Learning. It's Miss Nicole, and we are reading another fish story because we are still getting to know our virtual classroom pet, Ruby Redfish. So today we are reading Fish Swish Splash Dash. Fish Swish Splash Dash. Follow the leader and count with me. The fish that live beneath the sea. One fish. Two fish. Three fish. Four. Five fish. Six fish. Seven fish. More. Eight fish. Nine fish. Here come 10. Follow the leader and count it again. So we turn the book over and now we're gonna count again. Did you see what happened there? So I was showing you this page, then I brought it around and turn, and now we're gonna count backwards. Now I wanna stop here to say and remind you that this picture of 10 fish is what we would call a school of fish. Like on Finding Nemo, Nemo went to school and there were a school of fish. Well, do you remember that we learned that betta fish, they prefer to swim alone. So Ruby is perfect right in her tank all by herself. Guess what? She doesn't want any company and she doesn't want any friends because betta fish are very territorial. You know what that means? Betta fish are almost like kids who don't like to share. Do you have a little brother, little cousin, or a friend that doesn't like to share, that always says mine, or that's mine, or no, mine? That means they're territorial. Their stuff is their stuff and their place is their place. And guess what? Ruby Redfish, that's her space. She doesn't want any friends coming to join her in there. And did you just see her? She just came out of her barrels. She also likes to stay in those little barrels because they like to have a place to hide. So I will share with you that in the morning when I see Ruby Redfish, lots of times where she's sleeping at is behind those barrels. And I come and I'm looking and I'm like, where's Ruby Redfish? And she's behind those barrels. Look, she's kind of peeking out now, kind of looking. Half her body's kind of hidden. Can you see it? So back to the story. So we learned that betta fish are territorial. They do not like to swim in schools. They like to swim alone. All right, here we go. 10 fish. Now we're going to count backwards. 10 fish. Help me. 9 fish. 8 fish. Splash. 7 fish. 6 fish. 7 fish? 6 fish. 5 fish again. Oh, that doesn't say. It says 5 fish dash. I'm sorry, I'm reading it in the camera. So it says 5 fish dash. 4 fish. 3 fish. Now there are 2. 1 fish left. You know what to do, and what can you do with this story? That's right, you can flip it and start again at 1. So this is a neat story. So in this story, you can read it all the way through and watch the illustrations change. Okay? I'm just going to show you the fun way that this book works. So as we turn the pages, the illustrations change. You see the fish, they all change up. On both pages, we get more and more and more fish. Once we get down to the end, the author tells us to flip it over and do it again. So if I close it, do you think you're going to see the front of this story or the back? That's right, because this is really the end of the book. We just flipped it over. So let's see how I can show you. So the book was this way, and then you close it and it's the end. So this is a fun counting book. This was different. I've never read a book on story time that we could flip up and down. So let's read the last page. It says, follow the leader and count with me, the fish that live beneath the sea. And then this is all what the story says. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 4, 5 fish, 6 fish, 7 fish more. 8 fish, 9 fish, here come 10. Follow the leader and do it again. 10 fish, 9 fish, 8 fish, splash. 7 fish, 6 fish, 5 fish, dash. 4 fish, 3 fish, now there are 2. 1 fish left. You know what to do. That was a fun story. All right, so Miss Nicole has maybe about 2 more stories that we're going to read, and we're going to learn about Ruby. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. And remember, you are the you in unique.